I'm Phil Ernest on the Slea Head Drive in Ireland. In today's video, you'll see a Gallaurus Oratory, the beautiful coastline of the Dingle Peninsula, and a charming, colorful town in Dingle. The Dingle Peninsula is a 4-hour drive from Dublin. It is the peninsula right next to the Ring of Kerry. The first stop on the Dingle Peninsula is Inch Beach. With its long shorelines, it stands out from a distance. Today, I'm traveling with my 90-year-old dad who's making his first trip to Ireland. Here are his thoughts on Ireland.
Terrific, long, expensive property.
If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And see that logo on the lower right-hand corner of the screen? Please hit that to subscribe to the channel. These chatty little sheep can be found right off of Highway R559 on the Dingle Peninsula at the prehistoric Beehive Huts. Huts like these have been around from 2000 BC. Entire families used to live in huts just like these. And on the topic of sheep, see those white little dots off in the green pasture? Those are sheep grazing the fields on the Dingle Peninsula, and a wide-angle view of the beautiful farmlands of Dingle. This video illustrates just how close the cliffs are to the Slea Head Drive scenic route. Just a short drive away from the Beehive Huts that you saw earlier, you'll find Cashel Murphy. These were constructed around 3200 BC. It is a 150-yard walk up the grassy hill. Then you'll enter through the door into the front entrance. This is the courtyard where they stored their animals at night to protect them from the wolves. Also, they did their chores here. This particular Cashel Murphy has 5 individual rooms. 5 individual families lived in each room. Think of this as an old-time apartment complex. As we walk in each room, checking out how spacious it is, I want to show you this room here. This room is unique from the others because it has an underground secret compartment. This is where the residents would go and hide in case predators came after them. They would also use that little area for storing food as well. This structure did have a stone roof on top of it at one time. Look at the beautiful ocean view they had from their residence. It is believed that they purposely built this structure on top of the hill so they could see if any predators were coming to attack them. From the courtyard, I'll take one last look around at the 5 individual rooms before I leave. And now for one of my favorite things about the Dingle Peninsula and Ireland as a whole is its beautiful coastline. I've been fortunate to have traveled to other islands like Iceland, New Zealand, Australia, and Hawaii, and I can honestly say Ireland's coastline is every bit as beautiful as those other islands. This was unique on the Slea Head Drive, Jesus Christ on the cross, with Mother Mary and Joseph at his side. Just a few kilometers away from that, you'll be treated to this breathtaking coastline view and the rolling green hills above it. And if that wasn't enough, there's more, as in Ceann Strife coastline on the Slea Head Drive. This is also referred to as Clogher Beach. Just a 7-minute drive south of Clogher Beach, you'll find Chaoin Pier. The narrow winding pathways of Chaoin Pier is an essential stop on Dingle's spectacular Slea Head Drive and Ireland's wild Atlantic Way. Chaoin Pier is popular with locals, visitors, and photographers. The pier is picture perfect and an iconic Irish location, in part due to the sheep which file up and down the narrow pathways as they make their way from the pier to the mainland. Chaoin Pier, famous for its narrow winding pathways which snakes down to the sea, is located in the village of Chaoin. Chaoin is the most westerly settlement in Ireland and is surrounded by a dramatic coastline and jutting rocks. The stunning setting results in Chaoin Pier being one of the most photogenic spots in Ireland. The pier is the departure point for the ferry to the Blasket Islands, a now uninhabited group of islands belonging to Kerry County. The Irish-speaking islands are famous for its residents who produced some renowned literature. I highly recommend visiting Chaoin Pier. Just a 20-minute drive north of Chaoin Pier on Highway R559, you'll find Gallaurus Oratory. The Gallaurus Oratory was built around the 7th or 8th century. This oratory resembles an inverted boat. This is the only perfect remaining example of a number of small corbel-built oratories on a rectangular plan. Just an 11-minute drive south of Gallarus Oratory on Highway R559, you'll come upon this beautiful, colorful town of Dingle. Dingle is a small port town on southwest Ireland's Dingle Peninsula. Known for its rugged scenery, trails, and sandy beaches, a statue of longtime harbor resident Fungi the Dolphin is by the waterfront. One of Dingle's tourist attractions is Dingle's Ocean World Aquarium. It has penguins, otters, and sharks. Dingle is very clean. Notice the street sweeper going by now. This is pretty cool. They have outdoor booths where you can eat your food at. Currently, the restaurant policy is if you are not fully vaccinated, you need to eat outdoors. But if you are fully vaccinated and can show proof of it, you are more than welcome to dine indoors. And right across the street from the shops and restaurants, you'll find the harbor. This is the port where you can catch a boat to take you to the Great Blasket Islands that I mentioned earlier in the video. For all you Star Wars fans, this is the Irish version. They shot many parts of the film The Last Jedi in Dingle, so it's only fitting to have some memorabilia in the city. One of my favorite things about Ireland is you happen to come upon small towns like Dingle while traveling the country. This is a traditional Irish meal, chicken, mushrooms, and gravy on bread, with fries and a salad. If you would like to see my other videos on Ireland, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.